two-step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it. In the A-Town.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Now it's Fields. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
With a start here to the ball game, you get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
Fields. Right back to Pitts again. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Given 4 yards there, it'll be second and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second down and 6 now. To throw is Fields. Flushed out right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Fields, we know has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Not something you see very often. From a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. Here's a second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a third and 8. Hurts. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll run with Mitchell. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Saints put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision.
They will send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And complete to Zach Ertz. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to build that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. And it's taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down on what would be a big play there on fourth and long. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 22. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
They'll set up a throw. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Zach Ertz from 4 yards out. And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Travis Hunter, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
A gain of 3 brings up second down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw here. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That one complete down the field to Smith. Still going inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Smith, 73 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Well,
Back to throw. Fields. He'll buy some time right. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that play is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now Fields. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 here. A gain of 5. And it'll be second down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here we go on fourth down. Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away. And his throw is incomplete.
They approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
That is caught. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll look to throw again. He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
First down, Patriots.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw on second and 10. Hurts. That is caught at the 7. Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end.
Cam Little to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 7.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And this will be stopped at the 44. That will go for 7 yards.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he's going to have a Patriots first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First down, Patriots.
A first down carry for Barkley. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
From the 24, Hurts. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Fields. Trying to lay one up deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew McCurdy. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It's caught inside the 25. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
First and goal.
A big play there for New England. 68 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. On a delay of game there, they could not get the play off in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Tyrann Mathieu showing off a bit on that stop. Really nice tackle for loss. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And another negative play there as they stop him again. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll look to throw here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Fields now to throw. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 42. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
At the 42-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw is Fields. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Back to throw. Fields. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds down by the 35-yard line.
We can make this one pretty simple. Rock the ball as progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we go.
They snap it to Fields. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And the Patriots are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Midge used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt the big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's a give to Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Here's 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball. They've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Well, they have had no answer for this connection all night long.
You just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a concentration lap. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
Now 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Hurts. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Now Fields. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play.
23-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. All eyes on Fields. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Fucking bum.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither...
Yeah. place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod. That makes you all in check. And you know we come through to rap. Look at your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flip mode is the squid dog. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Step up in the place and yo, I step I got that head nod that make you your name. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
The sun is up. So when it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't happen the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the that my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the place with them cat. I see the bums every running and with nothing to stop me, defeating the neighborhood rap. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to shut it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up and get to the front. I want the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody need an advantage now. We need some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you. There will never be just in the face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today. But we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. You talk about, now we're doing it quick. If you in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name, I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First play, first throw coming for Vic. It's complete to LeBron Treadwell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Play
line.
action now, Vic. That one complete downfield to Treadwell. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Vic to throw it. Buying time to his left. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after picking him at 5 or 6. From the 20, here's 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up
Vic readies to throw.
At the Saints' 20-yard line.
And that is incomplete here.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Up to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Saints. First down.
Here's Vic. Got a man and he hits him in stride. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's Michael Vick. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Saints. First down.
They'll bring a tight end in motion.
2-yard line.
Vic now. On the move to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now here's Vic. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kyle Pitts from a yard out. And the Saints will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Saints nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw. Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Mitchell. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
A great job there, and that old cliche, take it where the defense gives you. comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Fields. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. On play action, Fields. That one into the hands of Flowers. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
He sounded almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now. Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Zay Flowers, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain of 39 that time.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Panther 11. Trap 50.
To throw, Vick. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Vick. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go.
Fields. This ball down the field for Pitts. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Buffalo 18, Buffalo 80.
Back to throw. Vick. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
76, Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
They will indeed go for it. Vick. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cut 19, cut 19. Warriors 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw again. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. A couple of 1st downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 17 there, and a New Orleans 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, and a big one is here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards. hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
3rd down.
Now Fields. Here's Higgins out on the right side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Brings up 4th down.
Vic and the offense staying put. They'll go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. First down, here's Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go. We're good.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. There's that man, Travis Hunter. And the Saints will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Let's go.
So here's Vic following the interception. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Vic. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Vic with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw. Forced out to his left. Vic in trouble, and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Hey, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 319, guys, net.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there. That one winds up incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go,
Now it's Fields. And it's complete to Mitchell. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Running for it. Here's Lynch. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by a Keller Witherspoon. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. And
Going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Dancing to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he'll work down to inside the 45. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And this throw incomplete. With the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
6 yards to go.
Fields now to throw. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. And here we go on 4th down, Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
The 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Higgins. And he goes out right around the 39.
That's a gain of 8.
That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now here's Vick. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Now Vick on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Hold it ready.
Treadwell, the man in motion. Vick readies to throw. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's taken down inside the 30.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for us Saints.
On play action, Vick. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And the Saints are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
and have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
19 wins, 19 wins. Here we go. Go.
Fields. Open man, it's Hunter.
Fields pass. Number 12, Travis Hunter. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 3. They run over center with Mitchell. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Yeah, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
He's got the 1st down and more. And down to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That's good for us Saints. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he'll take it in the end zone for the Saints touchdown. T. Higgins, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. A try here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Saints 14, Saints 9.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line.
And the Saints 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. That is caught by Hunter. Touchdown, New Orleans. Travis Hunter, 54 yards. And the Saints have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back. And fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead.
For the 2-point conversion.
Now a toss going left. And he will not make it to the goal line here. So they'll be unable to bump this lead up to a field goal as it remains a one-point game. Back now here live in New Orleans, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball, has a head of steam come out the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped it for a minimal gain.
Second down and 8. Vic to throw it. That's another one complete to Mitchell. The offense on third down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 7.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Vic. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Saints.
A shotgun hand off to Mitchell. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 3 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Front. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers.
Here's Michael Vick. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brings up third down.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Trap 60. 60 Bobcats, 60.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Vic's going to change the play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cup 19. Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kyle Pitts with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert from 2. And now the lead stays at 5. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to Lee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go, son. 319 is next.
Back to throw. Fields. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
They always helping you bum-ass niggas, boy.
At the 48-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Vic now after the fumble recovery. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. T. Higgins, his second touchdown of the night. And the Saints are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. These guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Short throw, caught by Pitts. A short play like that in this situation, this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. They snap it to Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the foot.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week, we're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game, they tend to have the advantage.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
319, get that.
Right to the air, it's Field. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds here, and that's only a gain of a yard.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Here we go, son. Hey, that's my man.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Pick up of 15 in the air. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go, son. 19 windy. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd down.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9.
Don't jump. Ready? Turbo, sir.
Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plans. They're going to mark them short.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
This fielded at the 2. And he will get cut down short. As the 20-yard line.
Here we go, start. 19, Charger, 19, start. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Takes man.
And in motion is Ingram.
60, trap 60.
To the air. It's Vic. Moving left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he will go all the way.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Saints move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Touchdown, out to kick this one away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
13-yard line.
Fields now to throw on first down. Forced out wide. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend his play as a passer, but to no avail.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
319, on third down, they'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out front, that one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Saints first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Fields. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5.
You got a mini basement.
Now, Fields. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fields to throw for it. Again, working deep downfield. That is brought in. And he will score. Two-point try coming up. Fields has the offense set. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Two-point try coming up. Fields has the offense set.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're up a 35-yard run.
Top 50, top. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
In motion is Hunter. Here's Vic. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And he'll be taken down with game-on business inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards.
50 Bobcat, 50 Bobcat. Warriors 70. Cup 19, Cup Buffalo 18.
In motion is Hunter. To throw, here's Vic. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Fields. And he's downfield to the tight end pitch. And he will go all the way. What a luxury to have an offensive tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. When you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Throwing now, Vic. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Throwing is Vic. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
In motion, it's Golden. On third down, it's Vic. This one down the field, but it's lined up incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. He was covered, and that'll set up fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field.
And he will score.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
First down. Fields. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Fields now on second down. And it's left side and caught by Flowers. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. Third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw is Fields. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
You got a mini base. Why not?
On 1st and 10, Fields. And this ball is going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This one hot in the air and intercepted. Inside the 40.
How much candy they gonna give you, bro? Like, god damn, bro. You bum-ass niggas ain't gotta do shit. They just help you bum-ass niggas.
Defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
They got made a 2-point conversion on your bum ass. I ain't gotta make extra points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he is playing backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Charles Woodson.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions, because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Tiger!
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
First down, New Orleans.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Cougar 19. Go.
Here's Barkley. And he's into the end zone.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. Saints go up by 7, 28-21. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll be out of bounds, just past the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Throwing is Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now a second down throw for Fields. That one caught was Dante Wester. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That is caught to the goal line and in. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think I'm this defensive coordinator. Me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. It's probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, Saints.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Tackle made back at his own 49.
In motion is Hunter. To throw is Vic. The second down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Dragon 50. Buffalo 18. Go.
Vic gonna look to throw, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Warriors 70. Check. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Panther 11.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's a hot. It's Hunter. And he is going to have the Saints first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
And the Saints.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives. And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go. We're good. Get ready to spin.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. They'll try to set up a tight end screen with Pitts. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
37-yard line.
Here we go, son.
To throw is Fields. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now here's the timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
11.
They go play action with Fields. Pushed out to his right. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or 2 shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
2nd down. It's Fields. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Cam Little to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Ready.
We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. And they will finally run him down. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 34.
And the Saints, first down.
Right back to Hunter. He's got room to roam. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Cowboy 80.
In motion is Hunter. Here's a designed run. They take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And the Saints are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. Saquon is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. In motion, it's Golden. To throw, here's Vick. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, kid, green 19, you're up.
Here's Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Hamilton was there defensively.
Don't jump.
They give up the middle for Mitchell. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A pick up there of 28 yards.
And the Saints.
They'll come up here
down.
first and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now, Fields. This throw right is taken in by 5. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 41, it's second
41-yard line.
Here we go. Good. 331. 331. Tonight.
Fields to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Off the play action, here's Fields. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
That's
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. 319, get out. All right.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
Another Saints. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A give to Mitchell. Neomat is only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Fields. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Fields to throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Fall like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The webby, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back. Fall back. I only like bad. With a thick, it's a big, it's a no. So long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. When it that we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, I need Shahid. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, let my lead. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break down.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks in the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple of years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management. Ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup, and I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
Right to the air, it's Fields. Goes it open, downfield, it's complete. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A huge play right off the bat. That goes for 58.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. When you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
And he'll take it on in. Greg Olson. Touchdown, Browns. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Browns will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Saints nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Fields. There's Kyle Pitts with the ground. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the RPO, a throw to Fields. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action now for Fields. That's caught and fielded by Hunter. And he will go all the way. Hunter. Touchdown Saints. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And he's got it at the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Here we go. 551, 551, go, go. Hey, 10. Hey, 551, 551. Extend.
First down. Fields. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And the Browns first down.
Back to throw is Fields. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
It is 2nd and 9. To throw is Fields. On the run to the right. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He'll look underneath here for Barkley. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. It's a Browns first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Finds his tight end, Dulcich. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
Here we go.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here we go. We good.
Fields now on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Here we go. Hey, 10, 5, hey, 551, 551. Delta. No muss.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And he's in. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. A return now from the 4. So, we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
A first down throw for Fields. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 17 yards. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Green 19, just cut.
Fields now to throw on first down. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, cut.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep the score right where it is.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Here's Fields. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
Eat you! 331. Hey, can't. Hey, tonight.
Fields. This is caught 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Green 19, just next.
To throw is Fields. He's got his big tight end. Greg Dolphin. Touchdown, Browns. That his second touchdown tonight.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Oh, that is a dunk on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Throwing is Fields. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. They go play action with Fields. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Fields to throw for it. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Fields now. A true Madden legend, Greg Olsen. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter.
Here we go. 11. Hey, 10. Tonight.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Looks by Higgins, who makes the grab. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. 331. You got it.
Fields.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Second down and 8. They'll drop to throw.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Green light.
This a design run with Fields. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. They'll come up now for second down and 4. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Looks like a design run here with Fields. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Fields going to look to run this himself. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olsen, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_MUT. With that, from New Orleans, we say goodnight.